Here is a quick update on my Clematis arbor and Clematis plants. I have two, as you've seen in the last video. There's a purplish one and the white one is blooming. And I'll get some close-ups here. And I just did the lawn here and weeded. Get as best as I can behind that grate. It's a nice decorative grate. And give you an update on the flowers here. So as you remember, just the only ones that were blooming about a week ago was the purple ones. Now I'll show you the white ones in a second, but the blue ones, purple, have almost fully expanded. You see in the middle there, this part there will continue to grow out, and they get, you know, they just puff out like a ball. So another couple of weeks out of these, I think. The white one is just loaded with buds and newly blooming flowers. Get a picture of them. The purple ones are real pretty. They're my favorite flower in the garden. Probably said that already. And then the white ones are real great, real nice. See, there's some in the neighborhood here. Some folks have them, and they're like 100 blooms on there. I've got maybe about 8 to 10 blooms right now, but there's probably about 50 or 60 buds on there. And I just pulled out a bunch of weeds up behind the grate here. It's hard to get back there, and I don't know, it's not worth really. But here's the white one. See, it's a little more delicate. It doesn't do that same. This one here flares out, like I said. This one just kind of opens up and poof. It's beautiful straight away. But that's the way to look for a couple. I think they last about a month or so. Aren't they pretty? Now the vine itself is looking a little bit ratty. It's really hard to prune this because I'm not sure where it ends. Some of them are still growing, and if you end up pulling just a little bit, they're so delicate, it'll end up killing. See there, that was growing, and I must have pulled a little bit back here, and then it, you know, kills the rest of the vine. So you gotta be really careful. This one here I separated today. It's going up, and I put it in through the arbor. It's almost reaching to the front. Okay, that's brand new. It's about 12 inches since I last saw it. And that one's doing nice, and that should grow in between there. It's got some buds in the end. I think they're just leaves, though. Those are just leaves. Go around here. I'm pretty sure that's just a leaf. But it might have flowers later. You never know. So the inside, again, I put this little, I don't know what you call it. It's a little trellis in itself. But I put it up there kind of haphazardly, but it's in there now, and the clematis is all wrapped around it, and it's growing up pretty good. And I'm hoping by the end of the year that it comes out, you know, pretty full to there, which it should, because if you look up here, these are reaching all the way past the edge of the trellis. That's about 4 feet, from the grate there, decorative grate. So again, the white ones, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so a good 6 blooms. There they are. They're growing up along the sumac branch that I said isn't really growing that well. It's kind of growing over there, but it's growing. The clematis itself is growing up there. It's about 8 foot tall now. And I can't get them to come over here because, like I said, the vine is so delicate that if you pull it off, it might kill the whole thing. So I'll let it grow up and see what happens there. There's some good flowers there. There's one in there. A little one in there. See, there's a bud. Right there's a bud. There are a couple of them. Let me go back around this side here. There's probably a pattern. I don't know what it is yet. I'd just say no rhyme or reason. No. Let's see. There's another new purple one's coming on there. You see him? In there. You got a weed there. Pulled some of the weeds out today. A couple more white ones. So, you know, I would really love for this thing to grow up and over. Like I said in the last video, up and over both sides is covered. Be great. I don't know if clematis is the one to do that or not. There's other ones, wisteria and things like that could grow. Grape. I have some ivy too. So that's that. That's my clematis. June 4th, 2022. Ciao.